I wanted to start renting cars. I'm 22, I don't know anything, so I went and got me a course, learned everything I'm supposed to learn, and it was time to take action, right? So I've been grinding every single day. So I decided I wanted to get me a car. I saved up $2,400. I felt like that was a decent enough money to go and get a decent car for Turo, right? Me not knowing, in order for your car to be on Turo, it has to be a certain year, because they only let cars in that's 10 years old or newer, right? So I went and got a 2010. It was 2025, but I was just happy to get the car. I was grinding very hard for it, putting money up any chance that I could, and it broke down on me 6 days later. 6 days later, I was grinding like 3 months straight, and the car broke down on me 6 days later. It was a Hyundai Elantra 2010. It was nice, and I think the fact that I worked hard for it made it nicer. Something was wrong with it, but it was a nice car for me, right? I've grinded for it, and I was satisfied. The day it broke down, I stayed up all night trying to fix it. Find out the next morning that it was done for. I did everything I could, and it was done. So me, determined to get a car rented, I went to a dealership and see if I would get approved for a car. And obviously not. My credit wasn't good enough. My income wasn't good enough. And I had debt. So boom, that's 2 L's. 2 L's in a row. And I could have gave up after that first L. That's $2,400. And I sold the car to the junkyard for $250. So I just lost $2,150 within a matter of 7 days. So after I got denied for that car approval, I started, let me work on my credit, man. This time, I'm not getting another cash car. I'm not getting a car that I gotta pay with for cash, and I don't get a warranty. So my next goal was to get a car that I can get a warranty under, and it's newer and it's more reliable. It's not gonna break down. So I started to get my credit right, because I knew if I had good enough credit, I can get a nice car. Still working as usual, still working hard, putting up money, as much money as I can. But I decided to get my credit right, and I really focused, dialed in on my credit. Fast forward 2.5 months later, I just went in to the dealership again, and I seen a 2025 Equinox. I liked it. It was nice. I thought it would rent well. It was new, came with a warranty, and I decided that I'm gonna try to get approved for it. And my credit, since I was working on it so much over the last 3 months, and my credit score was a 730. I barely had debt. My credit card utilization was below 30, right? And my income was up because I had a full-time job now. I wasn't just Ubering for money here and there, right? So, long story short, I got approved. I know I'm making it sound like a quick story, but it's a lot more details in there, a lot of more efforts, days of not believing, but eventually I got the car, got a 2025, and the same day I got the car, I went to my photographer friend, had him take some pictures of it, and I instantly like put it on Turo. 2 days after I got the car, it was listed on Turo, because you got to go through an inspection and verifications and things. After I got approved, 2 days after, it was listed with professional photos, right? 2 days after it was listed, I got my first booking. That's how fast it can change, right? I got the car. 2 days later, it got listed. 2 days later, it got booked. Here is the first booking. I got $313 for 4 days. Let's do the math. $313 divided by 4, $78 a day, right? And my car note came out to be $604 a month. Insurance on top of that was $225, meaning my car note and insurance is $831 in total, right? So my goal is to at least have the renters cover my note and my insurance. 313 booking, that was a good sign, right? And the same day I got another booking, right? So I got one and then one booked before that. So I got 2 bookings in the same day. And here's the second booking. So 217 plus 313, that's more than half of my car note and my insurance. So I'm on track, right? 2-3 days later I got another booking, and then a day after I got another booking. It was covering my car note and insurance and putting $380 in my pockets. Big jump. That's crazy. But on one of my rentals, and this is why I say you will be tested to see if you really want it. Someone drove it out of town. It broke down out of town. I'm in the hospital about to have my first child, right? So my car's broke down out of town and I'm about to have my first child. I'm dealing with both of these, right? Long story short, I didn't get my car back for about 3 weeks. So I had to cover that part of my insurance and my car note myself, which I was prepared for, right? Because I saved money. My last booking was $93. They booked for one day. I got $93, but it was a 52-minute drive, right? So it's not always sunshine and rainbows. It's not always good, but it's worth it, right? Because I'm at work, my car is out being booked, and I'm making money at work, and I'm making money on the side with my bookings, right? And this is just one car. Imagine 2, 3, 4, right? You scale like crazy. I'm gonna put the picture of the car that got towed on here, and I'm gonna put the picture of the new car, right? So I think, like, sometimes life removes certain things from your life to replace it with good things. It's proof that it works. A year before I did any of this, I was in a course. I was learning about this car rental business, right? It was just a thought in my mind. And then I brought it to life. I brought it to life a year later, right? So stick with it. It's not gonna feel like it's working, right? Like that $2,400 car, taking that L with that, most people would quit. Like, yeah, this is not for me. I'm not supposed to do this, right? But if you stay with it like I did, you start to get results, and it starts to pay off. That first month, it paid my whole car insurance, car note, and put $380 in my pocket, right? So it works, and you get the most out of what you put the most energy into. And I made it happen. And I'm only 22. This is just the start. This is just one car. I could have quit after that first car. I should have. Most people would have. And if you want to do this too, you don't have to have the perfect car. You just need to start, right? You might take a couple L's like I did, but you just need to start. And if I can, you can too. I'm only 22. This is just the start. I'm not saying it's something big. I'm not saying I'm doing something very big, but for me, and I think for most people, this would be a good thing. You're driving a brand new car, basically for free, and making money off of it. I think most people would want to do that. Keep going. You'll get there, and just because it looks like it's not working doesn't mean it's not working. It actually is working. Just keep going.